life therapy. Sorry, don't mind me. I was just trying to give myself a spice, the psychology of a spice. Let me just ginger myself, give myself a vibe that will actually help me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to say thank you to all our subscribers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Last week, and guess what? Last week, I couldn't really film on Tuesday. I was not feeling too fine. So I had to postpone it like Thursday or Wednesday or so like that. So while I was filming, some of my wonderful babies were here and they were watching me filming. Even I was shy, but I was like, you guys are my first audience, man. Get used to it. That's the way I do it. That's the way I but seriously, it's not really easy. But we are getting better every day. That's the truth. That we are getting better every day. We are putting more structures into what we do every day, and we are improving in growth and in knowledge. That's the beauty. That's the beauty. Yeah. Okay. What are we talking about? Like I said, August is about to end. August is ending today. And we have said so many things about masculine and feminine, psychology of masculine and feminine, the way they think, the way they relate, the way they see things, and their priorities. And seriously, it has been awesome. Yeah, very awesome. That's been very awesome. And I want to appreciate everyone that has been following us. And guess what? I'm going to keep you guys in suspense for next month's topic because it's going to be loud. So today we are going to be rounding up probably on Saturday. Before we go into the new topic, we'll try as much as possible to answer questions as regards gender differences. That means psychology of gender differences. So, my name is Rema. I'm your psychotherapist as usual. And what do we do here? We give psychological solutions to psychological issues in the society so that the society can have a mental well-being. Yup. So today, I said so many times, I don't even know. Today we are talking about how men interpret love and how men interpret love, yeah, and how women interpret love. So I think that's one of the major misconceptions we have in society psychologically as regards family, relationships, and things like that. It's almost like we ladies, we don't get how men interpret love. We really don't get it, and sometimes we just keep asking ourselves like, is this love? Is this love? Is this love? I've seen so many ladies really cry and do so many things. Why? Because a lot of fantasies has really clouded their realities. Like they can't really face the realities that okay, this is how a man interprets love beyond what I really desire, beyond what I really want and things like that. So today we are talking about it. We are talking about it. All you men, all you ladies, all you women, get in here. Let's say something that is real. If I'm wrong, quote me. Just slide into my DM straight away and tell me that psychotherapist, you are wrong. And I'll be like, well done, sir. Well done, ma. Teach me what is right. Don't worry, if I'm wrong, just quote me. So first I'm going to be talking about how men express love versus how women express love. So I'll start with men now. So number one, we're going to be talking about 3 P's. And that was actually due to a lot of research and a lot of things. I've discovered that these pieces that I'm about to talk about are very important. They are major ways in which men express their love. You see, every other ways, probably maybe they grew into it and they felt like their marriage should not crumble, or finally they felt like I love this girl too much than for me to be aligned. Let me just do some things to spice it up. Because I've seen situations whereby ladies keep crying, ladies keep like, okay, hey, he's not texting me, he's not calling me, and anytime he calls, me, I want someone that will call me, so that it's good. It's good. Men don't actually have that attribute from the beginning, but eventually psychologically, as things goes on, by the virtue of learning and practice and experience, they grow into things like that. But the major way of expressing love, if you really really want to say, okay, does he really love me at all? I've cried so many times. Now what are those major? Number one, he will profess his love. Like when a man loves you, he will not be able to hide the fact that he loves you. He's willing to tell anybody at any time that this babe, oh, I love her, and there is nothing you can do to it. I know I love this babe. Check it everywhere. Why did you think it is very hard for a man to quickly come out and tell people that I'm in a relationship with this person? Why? Because at some point they've been having a lot of insecurities, fears to battle with, and they've not gone beyond that particular stage, and eventually they are still watching you, and at the end of the day they might just conclude that for a man that is looking for a wife material now in quote, they might just conclude that I need to give her time. It's not something that I can rush. So they might not really come out. But the way you can know that they love you is that they profess their love, they say their love anywhere they find it. Now, some men may not really be a social media type to really go to social media and tell people that I love your this thing. But few people in your life, few people in their lives that are very, very important will know that they are in love with you. So when a man is doing hide and seek relationship with you and is not willing to tell anybody at all, you should know that something is wrong. It's either the man is about to play you or the man is not ready to be committed in that relationship. We go to number two. So number two things that a man will do, that like, he will protect you. Like he will protect you to the end. That's when you see situations be like, don't go to that place in the night. You see situations like, I don't like seeing that guy around you. Now I don't like seeing that guy around you is interpreting two things. He's protecting you and he's jealous of seeing that guy around you. Probably that guy might be an intimidation to him. I'd be like, I think I don't want to see that guy around you. It's something else. So you as a woman, you have to be able to interpret it, not for the fact that he's too choking, he's so there, he's so there. We ladies and now so English we go they speak every time. God will help us. Amen, amen, amen. So he will protect you. It will be very obvious by the way he protects you that this guy is in love with this lady. He will keep protecting you. He will want to know your every move and things like that. So the third thing is that he will provide for you. Now, a guy might not really have much as you guys start, but it doesn't mean that he can't do much. For example, if he doesn't have money to give you or things like that, he will give you his time, he will give you his service. He will try as much as possible to do things that will make you happy. He will use things around him to make you feel that okay, even if I'm not capable of providing for you financially, I can give myself to you and things like that. But when a man is now using I don't have money as an excuse, and he's not making himself available, he's not doing anything, he's not helping you in anything, you should probably know that something is wrong. Now, these three major things that I just mentioned about how a man shows love to a woman is practically different from how a woman wants love. A woman wants a kind of love where you test her every morning, you give her how do I put it? You give her a call like every 15 minutes. Hello, babe. How you doing? You're fine. You're good. And I think one of the major problems ladies have is that when they begin to see that you are not calling them, especially probably men, when you start wooing a lady, let's talk now. You tend to do all those things because you want their attention, and the moment you see that you guys are intimate, you tend to want to stop it and just like we've known each other's hand now. I don't need to be giving myself too much headache like this. Now, I know you don't need to be giving yourself too much headache, but at the same time, try as much as possible to maintain a level of good communication. It's not really in the nature of a man to keep calling you, to keep testing you, and all those mushy mushy stuff and your fantasies like that. Get it, females, is not in the nature of men. Ask anywhere. But psychologically, the nature of men will only do the three things that I just sent you that will make you know that okay, this guy loves me. So for a female, they are just compassionate, they are just so romantic, they are just so caring, they are just they just like, oh god, I want to take pictures with you. Oh, we ladies, we are just like that. But because we are wired like that does not mean that we get love like that. So it is very important that we understand the psychological way in which men gives their love to a woman so that we can come to the place of a balance. Now for ladies now, men, it's not like men does not want your mushy mushy, your caring, your anything. They want it. It's not like they don't want it. But what they are trying to tell you in essence is that they don't expect them to give you such back. Don't expect it, they won't give you back. So when it comes to a woman, what does a woman need versus what does a woman want now? Now a woman needs those things that I said men will give you psychologically, and a woman does not want all these things that I just said, like fantasies, like dreaming this thing. Though you go for vacations, you travel the world, but not in every day is not going to be mushy mushy. Every day is not going to be romantic. Let me say that, but you will be romantic in nature. But you have to come to the reality that this is how men profess their love, and they won't hide it. They won't hide it at all. So for women, how should you give love to a man? How do you think you can better give love to a man? Your message is good, but your message may not really go far. Your message, all those things are good. They are very, very good. It is very good you do this, do that, but you must get the psychological mindset behind all these things so that you can come to a place of balance. So number one is loyalty. Men loves women that are very loyal. They love it. In fact, if you are loyal, they will go down to earth with you, because especially when they are with your friends and something pop out around it, they will surely tell you that she's loyal and I love her for that. Like they will tell you, they will say I can trust her and things like that. And that's why it is important that virginity is very, very important to a man that is going to marry you. It is very important. That's why it's important. So in case you are there and you're asking why is it important I keep myself, this is why. Because men want women that will be loyal to them. They want women that will stay with them, not women that will be giving them excess issues and too much luggages in life. Number two is that they want your support. Men really desire that women will support them, and that's why one of the things they look out for in a female is a woman that will be like their mother, because they know that their mother is one of their greatest support system in life. They know it, that anything they decide to do, their mother will surely support them. So most times in life like that, they look for a kind of woman that will support them in whatsoever they do, that will be of help to them. And that's why the Bible calls us helpmates as a female. So it is our duty to support them. Now, one of the problems we have as women in the society is that we don't separate our sentiments, our emotions from when we need to step in and support them. Sometimes when we are angry, sometimes when we are not happy, or sometimes when we just allow our emotion to overcloud our need to support them and things like that. And sometimes it really freaks men out, because they be like, this is not what I need right now. I probably need an encouragement, probably a laugh to lean on and things like that. So we women need to grow into the place of separating our emotion from the time which we really, really need to meet their needs the way we ought to meet their needs. I hope you get that. And the third one is the cookies. There are two cookies. I'm going to talk about one cookie. Maybe later in life, I'll talk about the second cookie. The one cookie is they need food. Men need food, like they need to eat good food. They might not really be the type. I don't know if you've noticed, African men love meat. I don't know if you've noticed very well. Most of my friends are males. Don't fry meat and keep inside the kitchen. If you fry it in the night, don't see, just go and check back. You will see what will happen. Now, what I'm just saying is funny, but it's by the way, but it's real, it's a fact. Men love good food. They love good food. They don't like you serving them like a mere man or serving them anyhow. They expect you as a woman to really cook good food that can actually bless their stomach for them. So that's that on the psychology of how a man and a woman expect to receive love, or can show their love in that, probably the other way around. So I hope you guys have been able to really get something from what I just said or what I just expressed about the psychological reasoning behind love expression, both male and female. We are still going to be talking about more as time goes on, but I hope you enjoy this August section of psychology of feminine and masculine, as we'll be giving you guys a new topic from next month. Don't forget to send your questions in. Don't forget to give us thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. We want to appreciate you once again for everything. Thank you so much. So we'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe to our